8 Most Expensive Divorces in the History. 1. Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Scott. $38 billion. Jeff and Mackenzie Bezos' split in 2019 goes down as the most expensive divorce settlement in history. After meeting while working at hedge fund Assure, Scott subsequently helped Bezos launch global marketplace Amazon, sticking by him through the business' enormous growth. However, the divorce saw Mackenzie, who has since remarried, receive a 4% stake in Amazon worth more than $38 billion. 2. Alec and Jocelyn Wildenstein, $3.8 billion. The American socialite best known for her extensive cosmetic surgery, Jocelyn Wildenstein is also a star in the divorce stakes. In the actual divorce settlement, Jocelyn received $2.5 billion along with a $100 million pay packet every year for 13 years. The kicker? The judge stipulated that she could not use any alimony payments for further cosmetic surgery. She has since filed for bankruptcy. 3. Rupert Murdoch and Anna Maria Mann, $1.7 billion. The first wife of media mogul Rupert Murdoch, Anna Maria Mann, was a journalistic star in her own right. The Scottish writer married Murdoch in 1967, mothering Elizabeth, Lachlan, and James. However, in 1999, the partnership collapsed. According to Business Insider, Mann received a whopping $1.7 billion, including $110 million in cash from the divorce settlement. It's no surprise that former Formula One chief executive Bernie Ecclestone has a lot of money, but his divorce settlement is one of the strangest in history. In the 11 years since his split from model Slavica, Ecclestone has received more than $500 million from his ex-wife's trust, but you certainly wouldn't say he's the winner in this situation. It appears Slavica is paying him roughly $100 million per year, due to the fact that Ecclestone's assets were transferred into Slavica's name when he was suffering from serious heart problems in the late 1990s. More than 2 decades on, Slavica technically still holds the deeds and pink slips on a number of his assets, along with a cool $1.2 billion settlement of her own. 5. Steve and Elaine Wynn, $909 million. The Las Vegas-based power couple, known for co-founding casino conglomerate Wynn Resorts, WYNN, had actually divorced once before, but it was their 2010 split that stuck. As part of the settlement, Elaine received 11 million shares of Wynn Resorts stock plus some cash from Steve. The final tally varies, depending on how you value the shares, but overall, her take came to approximately $909 million. 6. Harold Hamm and Sue Ann Hamm. $974 million. In 2012, Harold Hamm, the CEO of Continental Resources, and his wife Sue Ann Hamm filed for divorce after 24 years of marriage. 2 years later, the wealthy businessman was ordered to pay his ex-wife nearly $1 billion, with CNBC reporting that $322 million of the fortune was to be paid that same year. The remaining amount was reportedly ordered to be paid to Sue Ann in monthly installments of $7 million. 7. Adnan and Soraya Khashoggi, $874 million. Adnan Khashoggi, entrepreneur, arms trader, and symbol of 1970s and 1980s high life, the Gatsby of the Middle East was one of his nicknames, and his wife, Soraya, née Sandra Daly, agreed to divorce in 1974. After 20 years of marriage, Adnan and Soraya split in a divorce settlement that was worth around $874 million, which when put into modern figures adjusting for inflation, is close to $2.3 billion. 8. Tiger Woods and Elin Nordegren. $710 million. Perhaps the most famous blow-up in sports history, Tiger Woods' split from model Elin Nordegren was front-page news. After reports of his many infidelities exploded into the public eye, Woods' 6-year marriage appeared to be over. Naturally, as one of the biggest and highest-paid athletes of all time, the settlement was astronomical, weighing in at a whopping $710 million.